沈みゆく欲望の船にようこそ。フェイトエクストラ CCC フェイトグランドオーダースペシャルイベント深海電脳ラクドセラフ。溺れる夜は終わりません。
Hello everyone, welcome back to Fate Grand Order. I had to think, because I've been doing so much extra, not like doing so much, like, in addition, I mean like Fate Extra. I apologize if I sound a bit different. I am currently, I've switched around my room for how I record. I'm now in a different, like, area of my room, which is a bit more open, a bit less cave-like, which could be good, could be bad, I don't know. But right behind me is a massive, big, like, Fate thing. My Fate shelf. Let me see if I can show you my Fate shelf. I'm gonna hide, though, because I don't want you to see me. But, more importantly, is we have some more, Fate Grand Order SE.RA.PH event here, which people have been telling me I've been pronouncing SE.RA.PH wrong. They're like, it's SE.RA.PH and the Seraph, not SE.RA.PH or the Seraph. I don't know. I really don't care. Anyways, I wonder what that is. Is it the Demon God Pillar? If it is, then we'll need to deal with it in a way that will be useful. You know what? I have not used you, so let's see what King Protea is like in combat. We'll give you a look and see how you play. So, I'm actually going to switch you out for MASH, just because I believe that's a good idea. Yeah, just have someone on defense, because that was very useful in the last battle that I had. So let's see how King Protea handles things. I know very little about her, except for one very big thing. That's a joke, people. That's what you're here for. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, I'll carry Lip straight back to your church. See ya later, master. It's a shame to lose Cat as a fighter. I've never used her. But you can rest assured knowing the young maiden is in good hands. Now, where did Robin Hood go? Oh, he snuck off while Tanner was busy with Lip. I decided to let him go this time, since he's worth next to no EXP. Now, let's focus on the reason we're here. The central command room is just up ahead. According to Mabel, there should still be 1 or 2 survivors left. We shouldn't have to worry about BB interfering anymore, so let's stay sharp and keep moving. How long till we see BB attack us? Let's see. Oh, we just got in? It can't be. Speechless. What are we speechless about? It's not possible. What is the meaning of this? Oh! Oh yeah, I was right. What is a Demon God Pillar doing here? Oh, we're just going in, huh? Okay. Didn't expect that. Maybe I should have actually made a proper, like, anti-Demon God team, but we'll see. We'll see. Because you're supposed to use the magic classes. Rider, Assassin, and Caster on him. Oh, he's smooth. He's a smooth... Oh, he's a berserk... Wow, you are large! Okay, I didn't know you were actually that big in combat. Increase Buster. Increase your Buster card when in a growth state is applied. Is that one of your things? Huge scale. Apply infinite growth. Alright, I remember reading this, which applies growth. Each turn for 10 turns. Growth state can be applied up to 10. Oh, I'm so huge. Reduce skill countdown and increase noble phantasm. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, you are so big you are clipping into us. Alright, well, let's see if we can do some attacks with you. Oh, big slappy. Oh, these are good animations. Vacant eyes. Oh, I really want her. She seems fun. Okay, starting to do damage. Just increase your attack. Let's hold off on using that just for now. Mm-hmm. Yeet. Big Yeetus. Okay. So... Okay, let's see here. Increase your buster state when a growth state is applied and deal heavy damage. Okay. Let's use this for sure. Okay, and let's go to... Also an attack up on you. And let's just have you go. Airavata king-sized. Let's see what that is. Oh, she's getting bigger. That is something else, huh? Okay. Okay. The ever-increasing max HP seems amazing when paired with, like, a Merlin. Like, that almost feels almost broken. Like, if we do this... I wonder. I wonder if there's ways to play around with that. Anyways, we should have enough. Yep. Let's try and get his, meter. It needs to zoom out to get both of them in camera, both her and the pillar. That's incredible. Okay, let's hopefully get a double dose of removing the charge, but we probably won't. Be nice, though. Only one. Alright. Oh wait, no, did we get two? I can't tell. Okay. Okay, that hurt for sure. Alright, so what does this do? Reduce skill cooldown by 1 and increase Noble Phantasm charge based on the amount of growth applied and remove infinite growth and growth. Wait, there's a difference between infinite growth and growth? Oh no, infinite growth is a thing that makes you do it every turn. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I do. Alright, let's do a full combo with you. See what else you can do. Slap. Did she just yell... Did she yell Bloaty a punch? Was that Bloaty a punch? Because if so, that's a real random place for a Cyberbots reference. Okay, pop that on. And because... it's okay. We'll do this. This should honestly win anyways, so let's just do that. Okay, she seems really good. I kind of still really want her as a servant. But I also want my money. She's still growing. Oh my god. Well, at least I can grab other people's. So, there's at least that. There is at least that. And who knows, maybe in a future limited summon thing. We'll see. Anyways. So yeah, strange how weak it was. That was incredible. I can't believe you beat that monster. Who's this? Who are you? Aren't you the dad of the quintessential quintuplets? Thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Once that monster showed up, all we could do was cower in the corner. You're our hero, our savior. I'm thrilled to have met such a brave soul, and one so young, too.
Judging from your uniform, you must be from Caldia, and you did get my distress signal.
Yeah, hi, I'm here from Caldia.
I knew it. I'm Arnold, secretary to the director of SE.RA.PH, or SE.RA.PH, whatever. A government official, basically. So how's the rescue proceeding? Is this digitization thing finally over?
Well, you see...
I see. So you're the only one who came to our aid. And not only that, it's taken you hours on end just to make it here? Oh, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Your disparagement of my lord is uncalled for. Arnold, Master Tanner has been working tirelessly to rescue any survivors and resolve matters here.
I just realized that because of how my, I have my setup, my microphone shakes now. Which, that might have to be fixed. That might have to change because, I don't know if that'll be good for sound, but we'll see, we'll see.
Your appraisal is entirely inappropriate. I suggest you rethink your words immediately. Sorry about that. I guess being cooped up here for so long has my nerves frayed. What you should have said was, you did great to make it here on all your own. Hope you'll forgive me, Tanner. I meant no offense.
I'm impressed you've survived on your own, too.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy, but as you can see, I'm still alive. The key thing to do in an emergency is to stay calm, examine your surroundings, assess the situation, and believe in yourself. Do that, and you can make it out of even the most dire of situations. And since this is an oceanic oil rig, I was already well trained in how to deal with emergencies.
So tell me, superhuman who managed to survive, what happened to the rest of the staff?
An alter ego? What's she doing here? Don't you know she works directly for BB? What are you thinking?
That's okay, they hate each other. Hey, can't you at least say something like she's a goddess, a lifesaver, and we'd be lost without her?
No, that was well put. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, after all. At the end of the day, saying we can count on her to help us get through this fight, yes? Then, all right. To answer her question, I'm the only one left. There were two others besides me not too long ago. One of them was rather timid by nature. She tried to run many times, and many times I talked her out of it, but in the end, she gave in to her fear and fled. I doubt she's still alive.
Oh, no, she is.
The other. His body's in the locker over there. He overdosed and went into a coma. He's gone now.
Hey, Mabel's still alive.
Mabel? Oh. You mean the woman who ran away? You saved her? Can't believe she's still alive after running off like that. Must have been incredibly lucky. Tanner, time is of the essence. Let us return to our investigation. First, we should look over the SE.RA.PH's records being kept here in the command room. After that, the planetarium. I thought it'd be near here, but I cannot find it anywhere. If it is in another area, perhaps we can find it by searching nearby routes. Stop that. Outsiders aren't allowed to see those records without authorization. And what's this about a planetarium? There's no place like that. If it was, I'd know about it. You need authorization from the director of Caldia, the head of the Animosphere family, in order to see SE.RA.PH's work.
Well, I have good news. They're all dead. I'm in charge.
You can't go looking through them just because you're the rescue team. You could end up costing me my job. I'm afraid that is a potential consequence we shall have to live with. Master Tanner's been tasked with investigating and resolving this crisis, not protecting your career.
It's no use, his state has been deleted too. I thought this clown might have done it back then, but it was deleted well before we got here. Guess we'll have to find the planetarium ourselves. Furthermore... Oh? What's his code? This wasn't here last time.
Wait, what? Last time? What are you talking about?
I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, isn't this the passcode to that log we found in the church?
But why would such a code be kept in the command room? If it is meant to be used in the church, why is it not kept there? That's, well... Some time ago, we survivors came together to form a colony here. At that time, we had someone from the church who commuted here to provide therapy to those in need of it. I didn't see the need for it by myself, but many others were religious, unfortunately. Those believers eventually became quite upset and felt like God had abandoned them, and well... They turned violent and killed her, the person from the church, I mean. And not suddenly, but in a fit of rage. They did so slowly and torturously, so much so that she had enough time to leave behind a passcode. There's nothing I could do for her. Once a crowd gets worked up like that, all you can do is wait for them to run out of steam.
Yeah, hi, what about the Demon God Pillar?
Demon God Pillar? Is that what that monster was called? That was the final nightmare. One day it sprung up out of the floor, killing the people who murdered the doctors and absorbed their bodies. That was all. It was creepy, of course, but as long as we kept our distance, it left us alone. We were still terrified of it naturally. We had no choice but to stay put and make do. The Demon God Pillar appeared and absorbed a number of people. I'm afraid I alone cannot fix this. And the Demon God Pillar was kind of off. He wasn't gloating at us. Indeed. Despite its appearance and power, it was not the sort of Demon God Pillar we were familiar with. It seemed empty somehow, as though it lacked a soul. Are you done talking? Then let's get out of here. There's nothing for us here now, since we have no route to the planetarium. At least we managed to free Lip, but... Yes? Great, even more dead weight to worry about. I can't catch a break even when I cheat. Dead weight, eh? I guess you're not wrong. Those of us from the staff aren't much in battle. So, I will indeed be counting on Caldia's combat capability to keep me safe. Thank you again for your help, Tanner. Allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Arnold. Arnold Beckman. Why does the name Beckman ring a bell? There's something about Beckman that we needed to... That was said. Beckman is a familiar name. But why? Why does it come up? Anyways, back to the church. The final part of the Nutcracker. Arnold, you're alive! Oh, thank you, Mabel. Yes, Mabel, I was so worried about you too, yes. This is weird. This is strange. Oh, well, there you go. I knew it. He's the kind of guy who only bothers to remember his superiors' names. I'm glad to see you have returned safely. Temo Mokat told me all about what had happened. It saddens me that I was unable to witness Sir Gawain's wild, heroic exploits for myself. I wish I could tell your wife all about how you risked your life for the sake of a chesty young woman. I see you are a bit envious that you did not have your own chance to shine, Sir Tristan. Very well, we can discuss this later behind the church. If that is the game you wish to play, be aware that I have many stories about you as well. Well, if it isn't the archer we lost, how does it feel to come crawling back with nothing to show for it? Yeah, not my finest moment. But right now, this church offers the best odds of survival. Besides, I've got something I want to confirm. Having SE.RA.PH here, people here will save me some time. Hey, welcome back, Master. Allow me to introduce you to the new girl. Come on out, you little Dickens. Don't be shy, you're more than kawaii enough. Okay, thank you for being so considerate, Cat. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm passionate and an alter ego. I understand if you're not happy to see me have haircuts. I was strapped up for you. You look much better without the restraints. I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. It means you are very attractive, milady, and I wholeheartedly agree. Yep, let's definitely got the whole Jenna and Graceful thing going on. BB and Mel can learn a thing or two from her. There's nothing to be suspicious of, Lip. Tanner's just happy to see you doing better. We all fought to free you, after all. Tanner never thought of you as an enemy, not even once. Like me, he saw that you had a heart and hated seeing you suffer. Really? You know I'm an alter ego? I'm not going to do this voice, I apologize. I'm like... I know she's like all quiet and stuff, but it's kind of... Even though I'm an alter ego with arms like these... It's nice your arms that are giant. That's true. Just be careful you don't fall in by mistake, Tanner. Lip's trash compactor is actually in her chest. Try to cop a feel and it may be the last thing you do. That's fine. That's fine. If there's one way to go, it's that. That's not true. I worked really hard and now I can get things back even if they fall in. Oh, good. See what I tell you, Master's not gonna bail on you just because you're a manicurist nightmare. I mean, there's way scarier servants than you at Caldia. Physically, psychologically, you name it. They all agree. I see. Caldia must really be something. Tanner? Yeah, it's okay, take your time. What's up? You might not believe this coming from me, but
I want to help you all out. Please let me fight alongside Melt. Of course, you look stronger than Melt. Definitely. When it comes to sheer strength, I stand above any alter ego. I also wanted to thank you, Gawain. I was still restrained back then, so I couldn't respond at the time, but I did hear what you said. Thank you for seeing me and Melt as girls.
Well, what does she mean, Tanner? I'm happy to have her gratitude, of course, but I'm unsure what she is talking about. You said you would fight for her huge boobs. Surely you jest, Master. I didn't really say that, did I? At any rate, Lady Passionlip, it is your own strength that you should be thanking for your safe return. Indeed, I am grateful to you as well. Earlier, I said that putting an end to a maiden's tears is the true wish of any knight. But in my own life, I had precious few opportunities to discharge such honorable duty. Oh, I'm sure you want to discharge all right, buddy. But to see her happy smile now is more reward than I could have ever hoped for.
Ah, yeah, now we're talking between me, Lip, and Mabel. We've got the shrinking Violet, the biting Wit, and the incessant talker. The girly gang's all here. That said, are you okay with this, Sir Triss? You really don't trust alter egos, right?
Indeed, I still do not trust them, but Meltrilus has proven they excel in combat at least. Furthermore, Meltrilus is not under BB's control. It also seems true of Passionlip now that she is free. In which case there is no harm in waiting to see how matters develop. If you are concerned about a falling out, I would worry more about that archer. He has been ready to kill for some time now. I'm not the one you should be worried about. Tanner's the one who recruited the alter egos, not me. I'm just here to exchange information. I couldn't care less about who you include in your party.
Oh man, another alter ego. At least Lip seems like a nice sweet girl. Does this mean we could have talked things out with them all along? If that's true, Arnold really screwed up by telling us they were our enemies and making us
Oh, Arnie? I have no objections either. Tanner's the one leading this team after all. If anything happens, he'll take full responsibility, right? As such, I'm happy to go along with whatever a seasoned master like him decides. On another note, would you mind if I went and got some rest? To be honest, I reached my limit some time ago.
In that case, why don't I show you to the rooms? There's lots of them on the second floor.
What about you, Sir Gawain? I believe some rest would do you good. We servants may not require sleep, but I cannot stand to see you so clearly exhausted. If it would leave you free to focus on recuperation, I would be happy to guard Tanner in your absence. I appreciate your concern, Sir Tristan, but there is no need for that. As Caldea's saber, I must remain Tanner's sword to the end. That said, I cannot deny that I am thoroughly exhausted. I shall therefore rest after we resolve one more matter. Oh, what matter would that be, Sir Gawain? The journal passcode we acquired in the command room. If there is more to that journal than we already saw, it must contain important information. Tanner, would you open the journal and tell us what it says?
Even I didn't know there was more to that journal than what we saw. I've got a really bad feeling about this, Tanner, but can I ask you to take a look anyway?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm here for, I guess. Beep boop. Beep beep boop.
Whoever finds this record, this is a confession. Ordered with the method even I don't understand. I am asleep, yet here I am recording this. I am the demon god Zepar. Oh, one of the 72 pillars. No, that's not right. I've been possessed, even I don't know who I am anymore. The name Zepar will not leave my mind. I can't remember my own name at all. Still, I've decided to leave behind a record of all that I know. SE.RA.PH was created to run an experiment. It functioned as an oil rig as well, but deep inside, it contained a top-secret magecraft workshop. This was done to both evade the watchful eyes of the other lords, because the seabed was the only place where the experiment could be conducted. With what I've become, I don't really know if this was right or wrong. I'm not even sure what human lives are worth anymore. So I'm just going to stick to the facts. Today's supplies, 3 humans, aged XX. Magical circuit, grade A, volume C, structure normal, ratio of compatibility shows signs of promise. 5 subject damage from overload, disposed. Prototype with B or higher compatibility required for immediate resupply. The regular crew had no idea that the materials they brought in from the dock also contained these other supplies. As for whether the Animospheres were right to do this, or whether this plan of theirs was irredeemably evil, I'll leave that for you to judge. Right now, I want to convey that it is possible SE.RA.PH could be restored from its current partially digitized state. Well, that's good. There's no need to be scared, a god has chosen you. That was the day SE.RA.PH first spoke to me. It had been several days since I first locked the door to the church. I am SE.RA.PH. You can think of me as a high-level information life form. Mages refer to me as a demon god. You humans defeated me, and I commend you for it. I was particularly impressed by how much energy your mental activities have the potential to generate. I want to help you realize that potential. I want to use you inferior humans effectively. But I no longer have a body. It was taken from me when I suffered my defeat. So while I am truly sorry about this, I'm afraid I must use your body for my own. This couldn't be real. Why me? Why did it choose my body? So I desperately wish that this thing would just leave me alone. To my shame, I would have done anything to be free. I even offered to find it a new body in place of my own. No need for that. Human bodies are not significantly different. Yours will be easily suffice as a vessel. But rest assured, my little seed bed. Oh, I don't like that. I won't erase your mind just yet. Once they determine that a demon god pillar still lives, someone will come to dispose of me. I'm still injured. Right now I need to rest. I must build up my strength. I need time in which to create my own world. Which is why I'll use your personality. I'll pose as you and learn all I can about this facility. In time, I will transform this facility into another world and be reborn as a demon god. That is when you shall be freed. I'm not like humans. I reward those who suffer for me. So when I am reborn, I shall spare you and you alone. Until then, you and I are of one body. You don't want to die, do you, in that case? Do not breathe a word about me. Hide the fact that you become my pawn. In the meantime, you are to transform this facility into hell. Huh, okay. Forgive me. Please let me go. I am taken over each and every day. I am helping to create a demon. No, I cannot let things end like this. That would be too tragic a turn. I want to get back at him somehow, even if only at the very end. I pray that this record will do that. Once SE.RA.PH becomes completely digitized, the next phase will probably be connection. This facility is sure to be ray-shifted to 2030 in order to keep Chaldea from finding out. From there we'll sink down the Mariana Trench, the deepest place on Earth. Once it reaches the bottom, SE.RA.PH will be reborn. Huh. I've finally outlived my usefulness. Now that BB has been summoned here as SE.RA.PH's new partner. Oh? I doubt I'll have much time left. Soon my consciousness will be obliterated. All I can do now is talk to myself like this. But I dearly hope you'll believe me when I tell you that this body's true owner did everything she could to save SE.RA.PH. You must not let Seraph reach the seabed. You must not let that thing be reborn. Curse the demon god. May the human race be saved. I can hear the sound of the waves. The ominous cry of a newborn. Please, stop Seraph before that happens, before this paradise swallows up everything. Huh. This was a demon god pillar incident all along? Oh, did I forget to mention? The demon god summoned BB to SE.RA.PH. She's been running Seraph for him as his navigator. You didn't say a word about... You didn't say a word about him. Why didn't you tell us? You're about to do that whole bit, right? Don't bother. I got it. I may be on BB's side, but Lip and I were still born from her. It's impossible for AI to defy their admin. Lip and I are no exception. BB placed a number of restrictions on us. We were specifically prohibited from telling anyone about Seraph's true origin and purpose. It was impossible for me to just come out and tell you all, so I'd hope you figured out on your own. Still, I'm surprised there was a record like this. BB must have really screwed up. I never would have guessed that one of the 4 demon god pillars that escaped the Temple of Time would be hidden in SE.RA.PH. Unlike the others, this one's careful and calculating. He understands why they lost. Well, that explains why you don't do one of the, why you don't fight one of the demon gods in Shimousa. So we thought he would start by creating a new playing field that's arranged so we can't lose. We took over SE.RA.PH. I keep changing the pronunciation. I apologize. Somehow learned about the Moon Holy Grail from a different timeline and summoned BB. And he appointed BB as his navigator.
and at her turn, Seraphix into Seraph. Also, he could be reborn without anyone realizing. So it would seem, however, that being the case, why did they summon servants from the outside? Until now, I had merely thought it part of Bibi's plot to toy with us for her own twisted satisfaction.
I'm afraid we don't know either. Mother's way of thinking has always been kind of,
Maybe she copied the Moon Holy Grail War to create Seraph. Maybe Seraph itself summoned the servants? It's all about resources. Servants are chock full of nutrients. Seraph may look like a labyrinth, but it's actually a city-type engine designed to perform powerful calculations. On the Moon Cell Automaton provided all the necessary resources, but this is Earth. Well, it's the deep ocean. There was no other way to procure the pseudo-spiritrons needed to keep Seraph running than to summon servants.
I see, so you are using us servants as fuel. I cannot say I approve of that.
It's true. Melt and I were firmly against it, but we couldn't stop her. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, Lip. A human summoned Bibi to begin with, we're just byproducts.
And she already punished us by scrapping me and putting these restraints on you. We didn't hurt anyone. Well, the humans did attack me at first, but it didn't hurt at all, so I just tried to scare them. I'm finally starting to see the whole picture.
Indeed. Now that we know a demon god pillar is responsible, this is something we must address. We must stop Sarah from reaching the seabed. We must find Zepar and defeat him. One objective may lead to the other, but as servants of Chaldea, it is our duty to see them done. To that end, we must first
explore all of Seraph.
I agree that we should go after Bibi. I shall make her regret treating servants like fuel. I'll help with exploring Seraph. There's still plenty of areas on the rear side we haven't checked out yet.
Argument here. I consider my score with Suzuka.
I still suck with that.
Well, we're at it.
It would seem we are in agreement. Of course, one of our goals has always been to explore all of Seraph, but now we also know who we are up against and what our ultimate objective is. I suggest we rest up and reconvene in 6 hours. Is that alright with you, Tanner?
Make sure you get plenty of rest too, Gawain.
Ha ha ha. Boobs.
The humans are too scared to stay under the same roof as alter egos, so we have to wait out here. Ridiculous, isn't it? As if draining a human chew would make a difference to us. You say that, Melt, but you're still being considerate of everyone's feelings and giving them space. Before, you would have just said something about how you couldn't stand to look at such weaklings and run off. Believe me, I'd love to do just that. I've learned how weaklings like humans think and what they're afraid of. I'll never like those crew members, but I don't have anything against them. If I hated them for being weak, I'd end up hating all humans everywhere. And you don't want that to happen, huh? I wonder what happened to change your mind while I was captured. Meeting an amazingly wonderful master, perhaps? I don't see how else your feelings towards humans could have gone from hate to just not liking them. I wouldn't say he's amazing or even wonderful. In the end, I couldn't even keep my promise or get him to hold my hand. Huh? Never mind, just drop it. There's nothing I can do now, and it really doesn't matter anymore. Okay, I'm sorry I'm so bad at choosing topics. I don't mean to keep upsetting you all the time. But can I ask one last thing? What happened to your hands? Oh, so you noticed. I'm impressed. Well, sure, you're my friend. I can tell right away that you were in pain. I see. You know, not so long ago, you were so wrapped up in your own problems, you never would have said something like that. I guess I can trust you with this now. I was planning on keeping this a secret so as not to burden you, but can I ask for your help, Lip? Of course, I'd love to know what happened to you and what it is you want to do now and how I can help. Close your eyes. I don't have time to tell you everything, but since we can share our experiences, our data with each other, I don't have to. So I'll share everything with you, what I've seen, who I couldn't save, and what it is I have to do. Because you're my sister, born from the same AI as me. Oh, great, cool. We don't get told it, huh? That's all of it. Do you understand the situation now, Passion Lip? Oh, she's crying. Lip, are you okay? Did I hurt you? No, it's not that. It's just... You say you feel sorry for me, then you and I are through, Lip. I'm not at all. No, it's not that either. It really is sad, but it also makes me really happy. Every part of that memory shone so bright. Even though it didn't happen to me, I'm still really proud of it. It's really unfair, isn't it? A miracle like this would make any AI come to love humans.
Please let me help, Meltrilus. I want to do whatever I can to support you. Okay, thank you, Lip. I'm really glad to hear you say that. I'll ask you once again, Passion Lip, alter ego of love and hatred. Please lend me your virgin laser, the Spear of Palladian. This time, I'll make sure the three of us succeed at taking down that monster. 3 of us? 3 of us? Are you the one who called me here? What is it you wish to speak to me about? What? What just happened? What happened? Oh, hi-yo! Oh, no! Tanner. I don't believe it. He may have been cheeky. He was nothing if not dependable. Wait, what's going on here? Gawain is dead. He was killed right here while all of you were sleeping. I can tell from his residual magical energy. There's no sign of battle, so it must have been an ambush. Gawain's gone? Impossible. No mere ambush could fell Sir Gawain. This was doubtless a trap. A cunning, cowardly trap that no self-respecting heroic spirit could ever lay. Don't you agree? Alter ego Meltrilus? Finger pointing already, huh? That was quick. Granted, I am the only one here with an obvious motive. Of course, just because I'm opposed to BB doesn't mean I'm a friend to you humans. If once we killed BB and Demon God Pillar, I said we were going to take over SE.RA.P.H and declare war on humanity, I mean, would that really shock any of you? Hardly.
Is that true, Tanner? I thought you had managed to tame those alter egos. Some creatures just aren't made to be domesticated. One of them has silver legs that slice up anything they touch. The other has golden claws that crush anything.
I never noticed that, huh? Oh, yeah, wow.
The alter egos can't defy BB, which means only the ones who can beat her are servants or humans. They're just temporarily fighting alongside us because they want to defeat BB. They want us to defeat BB for them. You shouldn't trust them for a moment.
Then does that mean they really are the ones who killed Gawain? Make up your own damn mind. After all, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you we did, would you?
There's clearly something shady going on here, but it's hard to put into words.
I don't think they did it. Well, that is the only logical conclusion. After all, we were both outside the church until just now. It would be impossible for either of us to assassinate Gawain. He was more wary of me than anyone else, remember? In fact, I'd say that out of everyone here, I'd have the worst chance of actually ambushing him. Am I wrong?
We have neither evidence nor time to deliberate. Tanner, I would ask that you continue your investigation of SE.RA.P.H. I shall continue to protect this church along with Lady Mabel and Sir Arnold. That said, Emiya, you will accompany Tanner. If you refuse, I shall never let you set foot in this church again. If you do not like that, then we shall see which of us is the superior archer. I had my own things I wanted to investigate, you know. Do you want me to go with Tanner in order to keep an eye on them? Keep an eye on them? If you're concerned enough to keep an eye on the alter egos, you should just dispose of them now and be done with it.
You're mistaken, Arnold. It's not the egos that Tristan wants to keep an eye on.
I see. So I'm the one you don't trust, huh? You're awfully level-headed to make a call like that after losing your friend. Impressive. Do not misunderstand. I do not trust the alter egos any more than I did before. It is simply sound tactics to have two suspicious parties watch each other. I do not understand why, but Meltrilus and Passionlip clearly have a need for Tanner. Conversely, despite being a servant of Chaldea, you're not especially concerned for Tanner's well-being. So you will keep watch over the alter egos, and they shall protect Tanner. Given these circumstances, there should be no issue with the three of you working together.
Oh, and as for me, I'm on Lip and Master's side. If worse comes to wolf, I might be the only winner. Top cat!
Fine, it's a pain in the ass, but I guess I don't have a choice. Besides, it'll be faster to just go with you. Get going, Tanner. I'm sure we'll find Gawain's killer soon enough.
Could it be right in front of us?
Okay, let's go.
Wait, I'm sorry. I never got a chance to properly thank you or to apologize to you. But don't worry, I promise to serve as Tanner's shield in your absence. My resilience is the only thing I have going for me, after all, so I swear I'll put it to good use.
You have 2 other things going for you, actually.
Hey, okay. The weakness ear. Let's see here.
Hey, we got that done. And that gives us... Ooh. Come on, baby. Let's do a roll, baby. Let's see what we get, baby. I did one of them already. I used one of my summon tickets I had, and I got, it's the random 4-star craft essence. Okay, here we go. Here we go, baby. Come on. Big rollin', big rollin'. Oh, it's super not it. It's instead... Oh, I was literally an Art of Death, now that I think about it. Yep, that's what it was. Great. Okay. Only one, huh? Act 4, The Sinking Beauty. Not Sleeping Beauty, Sinking, huh? Alright. You know what? Let's use... Because I kind of want to see what Emiya's final, or Emiya Alter's final one looks like in battle. So we'll use you. For sure. And we'll switch you off with... There we go. Alright. Okay. Interesting combo, that's for sure. We'll switch you off for that. Okay. And we'll switch you off for... Oh, well, what do you know? Look at that. Team Archers, baby. Let's continue. The Sinking Beauty. Oh. Just a fight, huh? Just going on in. I didn't accidentally somehow press a skip scene button before seeing the scene, did I? I don't think so. If I did, that'd be embarrassing. Okay, we got eaters. Cool. Alright, great. Great. Start with some of these. I will say his sprite definitely looks like, you look at it and you're like, yeah, I can see Emiya in it, you know, versus his, you know, Talk sprite, which not as much, honestly. Definitely not as much. Yeah, let's do some of this, get some meter. That'd be very helpful. Nice. Okay. And let's just keep trying to get meter while we can, just so that we don't have to worry about it later on. Okay. He's resuming. Let's go like this. Nice. Get a hearty set of stars as well. Battle 2, we got ourselves some shapeshifters. It's a very kind of generic battle, honestly. Let's do... Let's get these 60s here. Oh, we got one crit. Okay. Heal up Gil here. Even just a little bit. Okay. There we go, we got that. We're getting close. Horror vision. Hey, I want those stars. Alright, let's definitely use this turn just for as much damage as possible. Because I think we'll just get enough natural gain next turn. Yeah, well, Emiya needs just one more. Can you just smack regular Emiya? Nope. Okay, well that's fine, because we got this. Okay. Nice, there we go. Alright, and who is our final opponent? It's... oh, Caesar. Hello there. Alright. Charisma. Attack up. So, the interesting thing about the gold on him is I think it's meant to be the art of when something breaks with Japanese pottery, they use gold to fill in the cracks. I think it's meant to be like that, which is, I think, meant to be a reference to how he is pushing his body to the point of literally breaking from just using... because the reason that, you know, Emiya himself has darker skin, period, is that by activating the circuits too much, it causes, like, it's burning his skin, which is why it's like a shade darker. And that's why in the Japanese version, Emiya Alter is black. Like, I'm not talking African American, I'm talking Emiya Alter is black, like charred, because it's meant to be that he's used it so much he is just gone, right? So that's kind of what that is. Anyways, yours is, yeah, significant defense dealing damage. That is so freaking cool. Chance to decrease charge. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to deal as much damage as possible, honestly. So let's go. Blade works. Blade works. Unlimited Lost works. So freaking cool. And then Enema there. God, it's cool. God, he's cool. There's one. Oh, do it, dude.
I am the bone of my soul. As I pray.
So he didn't get a pop-up, I noticed, and I just noticed that now. There's no thing at the bottom, like the Noble Phantasm thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Huh. Alright. We rock that. Watch there just be no story for this one. Like, at all. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Do we get story now? Yep.
Well, so much for wondering if there was any servants left on the rear side. He must have been a pretty smooth-talking hero to have lasted this long. But too bad for him, this little kid knows better than to take the obvious bait. My feline cunning is too cunning to fall for any get-rich-quick schemes.
Sorry, Caesar. What? Your fate was sealed the moment you brought up exchange rates to a cat.
You did great, Cat. It was really educational to see how you use your claws. And you like my paw power lip? If you think that was impressive, you should see how I cook. You can cook, Cat?
Cat, time for Spirit Origin number 2?
Well, if you insist, I guess I'll just have to show you. Tamamo, it's made morphin time!
Oh, that's what it means by Spirit Origin number 2. There we go.
That's right, I picked up every one of the domestic kills that Tamamo made dropped into the river. I'm a devoted wife is what I am. Basically, with the sole exception of chopping onions, anything a maid can do, I can do. Don't worry if your hands are a little on the large side, Lip, that's a gift on its own, not to mention they'll make cutting up eggs super easy. Under my tutelage, you'll be a first-rate chef and, oh, well, okay, maybe it's a bit too much to hope for. Well, a 2.5 rate chef, still a total possibility. What do you say, you up for it?
Absolutely, please allow me to train under you, Master Cat.
I think I'll take a carrot as a reward. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen, Benny and my style.
Well, you look happy about this. I am. It's rare for Lip to speak up without worrying about what other people might think. At first I thought your choice to let Tamamo Cat join us instead of killing her was a terrible, terrible mistake, but now I'm almost glad you did. I could never make Lip smile like that myself.
Oh, I'm picking up some happy oils over here. What you talking about, Melt? And Gemya, why don't you give us some space? This is alter ego only time. I mean, you can stay, Master.
Hang on. What did you just say? Alter ego only? You mean you're one of us?
Well, of course I am. I'm one of the Tamamo 9 that split off from my sworn enemy, Tamamo no Mai. In other words, an alter ego. I mean, maybe with a little bit of Berserker thrown in, but still.
Stop that. Just shut up. I didn't need to know that. I really hadn't noticed, huh, Melt? It's true. Cat's basically the same as us.
Yeah, just who are the Tamamo 9 anyway? Of course, that was originally created with the intent of fighting the Sakura 5, but that's way too much exposition to get into right now. Like, could fill up its own RPG level exposition, a cursed crazy cat RPG. You'll just have to find some other way to learn about that. So, is Tamamo Cat?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. I'll get to CCC. But I don't know, like, so... Because my only question is the thing about, like, is she from proper CCC, or was she from the Foxtails sequel manga? I don't know.
I gotta say, though, even though you two are sisters, don't you think you're both seriously unbalanced? I get that Lip is all chesty and punchy and Mel's all leggy and kicky, but even taking that into consideration, your personalities are wildly different.
Well, of course. I was based off BB's aggressive personality, and Lip was based off her defensive one. In other words, I embody torment, and she's suffering. I'm most alive when hurting my victims. Lip is a complete opposite. She's got very sensitive skin, so even just the slightest bit of damage is enough to send her reeling. Her reactions are so extreme that she inadvertently provokes others into wanting to torment her, even if they're not normally like that. You should give it a try yourself if you ever get the chance, Tanner. You'll start with just a little tap, and before you know it, you'll be beating her so severely that people will start staring in horror. That's not true. Besides, Tanner would never bully anyone.
Yep, Master may like to tease, but he's a good egg. So, Mel, what do you mean when you said you and Lip are opposites?
My sense of touch is really dull, especially in my hands. Fingers are meant for feeling things, yes? But while I can move mine okay, I can't feel my own body warmth or anybody else's. That's why I have no choice but to thrash my opponents. I can't really feel my own joy very well, so it's only when I see how much pain I'm causing someone that I truly feel alive. I have to dominate them, to thrash them into a state that only I can see, to make them beg at my feet. That's the point when I can finally understand what it feels to love someone. Ah, so basically you're a full-blown sadist. It's true. Both Melt and I have turned over a new leaf, but we can't change our essential nature. I'm so sorry. Alright, no more pointless chit-chat. Suzuka Gozen, the only sentinel left on the side, Meltrillus? Yes, I don't know which area she's using for a temple, but I can make a pretty good guess. The very center of Seraph's spine. She's also probably been given the strongest karma phage, so she's definitely the one in charge of the rear side. Beating her will definitely open up a new route. We'll head for the back next, so, by the way, Tanner, you're gonna take on another Sentinel. You should play along with BB's game. Key to her heart, was it? That should negate the Karma Phage's effects. And you'll need to, because we can't kill a Sentinel like her in a normal servant battle.
It's gonna be another hell of a maiden coaster. You may hurt like the Dickens, but at least those bullets were enough to get rid of mine. Any woof!
That's not what you say!
It's best to defeat your opponent without killing them. You should definitely do that. First we beat her in battle, then we beat her in strength and character. That's just what that fake fox deserves.
Huh? Do you and Suzuka Gozen know each other, Cat? You sound like you have a history.
Now, don't be ridiculous. I don't know that faux fox. When I'm done, she and her pointy ears won't know what hit him. Although I guess I can't understand what it is she cares so much about. Master, make sure you break that fox's spirit, okay? I'll take it from there. I'm giving her a bit of an accent. Give her just a bit of a New York accent for some reason.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with Cat. She's strange. She's a weird one, that Cat. Suzuka's key. Gate key. Well, I think I can just buy it. No! Well, let's see here. Oh no, I gotta defeat Sakura-type enemies. Defeat chaotic servants. Oh, those are easy enough to do on my own time, for sure. Okay. Exchangeable It's interesting it got added, but it's not the next story area. Huh. Alright, well, I will see you all... you know what, though? Honestly, after 51 minutes, I mean, I could make these parts, you know, longer and longer and stuff, but that's okay. I'll see you guys next time for some more Fate Grand Order, where we'll continue on with the story. So we'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao.